ready to have a great time? I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. How many of you guys are here to see one person on stage tonight? Okay. How many of you guys are here to see two people on stage tonight? Okay, okay. So either you're super fans or you're bad at screening your calls, right? Just come see my show. So my name's Wyckoff. I've hosted here many times, and I'm happy to do it every time. These are the best shows. We've got some fantastic comics up here tonight. Some who are super seasoned, others who've had a few goes and are already showing their immense promise. But first, me. So, I don't know, I don't think it matters which side of the spectrum you're on, but has anybody been having some difficulty over this last electoral cycle? Okay, I think we can all agree. Has anybody gotten in fights with friends and family that you thought you were otherwise on the same level with? Okay. I have. I actually lost a friend that I'd been friends with for many years over the election. And I don't know, I'm a Democrat. I don't know if you can tell by my poverty. But we had a fight before the election. He got really, really excited, and he was like, if Hillary Clinton wins the election, the South will secede from the United States. And I was confused. I was like, great, we're on the same page. Let's go to the polls. Like, what's the matter? And he's like, no, this is a big deal. And I was like, his name was Lee. I said, Lee, the South will not secede, okay? They can't. Their main exports at this point are racism and diabetes. Those are not money markets, okay? And to be fair, I have family in Mississippi, Alabama. I can tell you for a fact, the South is not rising again. They will not even get off the couch to answer my phone call. Okay? Not gonna happen. I mean, but there were, now that we're here, I was thinking, I'm like, you know, if Donald Trump really wants the Democrats to get on board with a border wall, all he has to do, move it up a few thousand miles, like right above Virginia, and the Democratic Party will be all over that. To be fair, me and this friend, we had our run-ins before. He got really upset one time, out of the blue, I think out of the blue, and he said that robots are taking hardworking American jobs, and that's wrong. And I was like, I understand. It's really bad to lose your job. Like, I've lost a job, it's tough. But I think at this point we can agree that there are some jobs that robots would be way better at than the rest of us. For example, I've never heard of a robot shooting another robot because it had a different paint color, number one. Okay, number two, I know you guys are like, I didn't know this would be a political show. Number two, there's never been a robot that put a travel ban on other robots with different operating systems, okay? Most importantly, no robot has ever brought me my mojito to brunch with its thumb in it. That's some bullshit. It ruined brunch. I guess what really upset me about this particular person is that, like me, he's a teacher, and he bled his belief system into the classroom, which did rub me the wrong way. We have enough problems with our schools. Okay, we don't need any more. For example, sex education in public schools. I don't know if you know this. If you accept federal funds, you're required to teach abstinence only for sex education. Okay. That is a problem for one huge reason. You're paying to teach kids how not to do something they're already crappy at. I needed no help remaining a virgin in high school. Not a problem. I aced that class without even going. Okay? I mean, I was a prodigy. They wanted me to tutor the football team. To be fair, I think it was my hair in high school. It was pretty bad. I had a tough time. I've had a series of bad haircuts. I can see some of you trying to look really close. Don't judge me. Okay, this is all right. My worst, I think, was when I was 8 years old. My mom took me somewhere. I sat in the chair. She said something to the stylist. First thing that happens is the stylist runs a shaver directly down the center of my head. It was, I don't know if you call it like a reverse mohawk or the Pepe Le Pew. I don't know what you would call it, but it was really bad. There was no coming back from that. Right, you just have to shave the whole thing. I was like trembling, trying to keep from losing it. We get in the car after it's all done, and I'm sobbing. I'm like looking in the mirror. I'm like, my head is so white, I look like a Q-tip. And my mom, she's trying to make me feel better, but she also raised me, so she looks at me and goes, honey, you don't look like a Q-tip. You look like a cancer patient. And I was like, couldn't even get mad. It was totally accurate. And I was like, Mom, what did you tell her? Like, what did you say to have this happen? She said, I don't know. She asked me how long. I just panicked. I thought it was fine. I said 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch, Mom? You don't know how long an inch is? You're a grown woman? She said, well, I've been married to your father for 10 years, so apparently my measurements are off. It's like, thanks, Mom. That was also my beginning of therapy. No, but you know, ever since then, I've taken hair pretty seriously. Since I've had my own ability to take myself places. For example, I mean, it's really important, right? How many people here have had really bad haircuts? Obviously. No, I'm just kidding. And no, it's true. Like, it's important. I vet my stylist more than I vet a surgeon. Okay? Because think about it though. If your stylist screws up, you still have to go to work tomorrow. Okay? Surgeon screws up, enjoy my debt society. I'm a free man. Is that too dark? Some people are like, oh, I'm going to surgery tomorrow. No, it's hard though, especially now. I'll go in, and I mean, I'm so lucky to have hair. But this isn't a comb over, it just looks like a comb over. And I was going in, I have a lot of gray, and I went to the doctor, and they were like, hey, you know, you're getting to this point where you should probably start seriously trying to lose some weight. And I was like, oh, okay, like, I'll take it seriously. So I called my mom, and she's doing the keto diet. Has anybody done that here? Okay, we're in a room full of middle to upper class white people. More people than are raising their hand have done the keto diet. Okay. I tried the keto diet, and I called my mom, and I was like, Mom, it's a weekend, and I have no energy. I don't know what's going on. She said, honey, that'll pass. In 2 weeks, you'll have more energy than you know what to do with. I said, that's what I'm afraid of, because if I had energy right now, I'd kill myself. Because this is horrible. Horrible. Low carb, low pleasure diet. But I stuck with it. I stuck with it for a couple months, and I lost 15 pounds. And thank you, I found it again, it's okay. But I lost 15 pounds, and I thought that was really interesting, because I didn't know that there was a scientific way to measure how much your will to live weighed. There is. It's called the keto diet. I went back to the doctor after losing the weight, and she was very nice. She was like, you know, you still could keep going. You know, you could probably lose another 20 pounds and still be okay. And I was like, okay, I wanted to tell you guys that, so you're not panicked the next time you see me and I'm missing an arm, because that is the only way I'm going to lose another 20 pounds right now. I'm not old, but getting older is starting to sink into my brain, and I felt better temporarily, because we're in Orange County. A lot of people fib about their age. Like, that's okay, right? You don't have to show your hands, so okay, I'm not going to ask you. But I started to panic though, because I'm like, my generation, we might be the last one, or the first ones that can't do that anymore. Because it's pretty hard to tell someone that you're 19 when you start twerking and you're in sync tramp stamp shows. Like, that's a hard sell, you know? I don't know. And here's something about aging that I wish I'd known. I don't know what I would have done to prevent it, but I think every man in here that's over the age of like 35 probably is aware, brace yourself, that we can't stop peeing when we want to anymore. Like, you go to the urinal, there's like one guy like, I don't know what that is, let's go to a doctor. No, but you go to the urinal and you think you're done, and then you tuck it in and you turn away and you wet yourself. And that's a problem. That's a problem. It is a worse problem when it's not tucked in, because then you get that horrible lake in the public restroom underneath the urinals. Now, women are like not laughing, you're just looking horrified. Men are like, oh yeah, the lake, like, it's the lake. It's terrible, and it's a big, this affects my life way more than I would like to admit. But the lake is offensive. I went to a Jack in the Box today. I walked in the public restroom, I opened the door, and I'm like, I need a jet ski to get to the sink and wash my hands. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Enjoy your drink. Everybody's drinks good right now? Everybody enjoying? Everybody enjoying their drinks? No, seriously, it's like, it's affected me badly. My biggest fear used to be getting mugged, and now my biggest fear is that I'll step up to the urinal and realize that I have to tie my shoe. Like, burn them. Burn them. That's the only way to get rid of that. I'm never tying them again. Glad I could leave you guys with that. Are you guys ready for your next comic?